Yo, what is up, guys? It's Brady from Variety 3 here, and today I've got a tier list for you guys based on who I could drop in a fight. Now, we are going to be ranking these people, these polarizing figures, based on sheer fighting ability alone. So, today we are going to be ranking all 21 of these people based on their fighting ability. So, first of all, let's kick it off with Jeff Bezos. Now, Jeff Bezos is the richest person to ever walk the face of the earth. And for that reason, he'd be ass at fighting because the richer you are, the more you can't throw hands because the more you get people to throw hands for you. So Jeff Bezos would definitely cheat because Jeff Bezos would be a cheater. He would pay someone to do it for him. Jeff Bezos could not drop me alone. I would kick the shit out of Jeff Bezos. So for that reason, he would probably cheat and wind up winning. So the Mans would cheat. Next, we got Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth would kill me because Mans was a raging smoker and the amount of nicotine in his system would make him be an immortal god, like the rings of God in Arceus, who we'll get to in a minute. But next, we got the rapper Lil Uzi Vert. And the thing about Lil Uzi Vert is that he would have beaten me before Eternal Take dropped. But once Eternal Take dropped, that shit was ass. I would whoop him on the mic or in the ring any day. And so for that reason, I would send his ass to the hospital because man sucks at fighting. Man's is a 5'4" twig. I would whoop that boy. And next we got Chromebook. So here's the thing about Chromebook is that we're dealing with artificial intelligence here. So Chromebook would probably hack into some systems, but it's a Chromebook, so it doesn't have that many processing power. So I would say I could barely beat Chromebook because I think that my skills like on 2K or like Madden or something like that are better than Chromebook's entire hacking ability because it's not a very powerful computer. So I'd say I'd beat Chromebook, but barely. Next, we got Bill Gates, and Bill Gates is a actually a pretty decently sized man. Mans can throw hands if he wants to. I've seen him in person. Mans can drop people like it's nothing. So I'd say Bill Gates would beat me, but not horribly. He would probably kick my ass, but he wouldn't kick my ass to the point of no return. Like I wouldn't go to the hospital, I wouldn't die, but I'd get beat pretty well handedly. So next we got Eric Cartman. And Mans in South Park, as you know, is a total bitch. Mans does not throw hands. He talks all the crap, but he doesn't walk the walk. So for that reason, Eric Cartman would definitely cheat. Mans is a genius. Mans would he'd make me eat my parents or something before the fight and make me puke them up like he did to Scott Tinnerman. So for that reason, Eric Cartman would definitely cheat. Unfortunately, because I want to kick the shit out of Eric Cartman because it'd be funny and it'd be good content. Next, we got Stevie Wonder, and Mans makes good music, but them glasses, it's kind of blind. So say I'd kill Stevie Wonder because Mans would be aiming flawlessly, flapping his arms around, and I'd just be uppercut and knock him out. So for that reason, I think I would whoop the shit out of Stevie Wonder. Maybe he's got hands though. I don't know. He makes pretty decent music, so he could like rap me to sleep or something. I don't know. But Mans is kind of solid. Next, we got Arceus. Now, Arceus would destroy me. Mans is a literal god. I shouldn't even say Mans because he's so powerful, he doesn't have a gender. So, Arceus would literally kill me because Mans like is the god of Pokemon. And if you can control all them Pokemon, then you can probably whoop some 5'10" white guy. So for that reason, I'd say Arceus would probably kill me. Next, we got generic police guy, and that's literally what I googled. I googled generic police guy, and he's what popped up. So this man is going to represent the entire police force in the world. And see, here's the thing: on first glance, you would think that the police force would beat me in a fight, right? However, so many people strongly dislike policemen. I think it'd be to the point where I could beat the policemen because I'd get so many people on my side. I think I could barely pull it out against a police officer. Next, we got Uncle Sam. And Uncle Sam, his whole purpose is to get people in a crowd and to get them to fight for his cause. Now, I don't know about you, but that if someone can do that, then man's has to have hands because like you wouldn't join an army if the commander was like some 4'7" skinny dude because Mans isn't a leader. Uncle Sam is a polarizing leader. and Mans would drop me if we got into the ring. Like it or not, Uncle Sam would send me to the hospital. So Uncle Sam, I'd say I'd be near death, but I think Mans would like make it a point to not kill me, like hold me as hostage or a prisoner of war or something. Make it like send a message to people to like not mess with Uncle Sam, because if you mess with Uncle Sam, you finna die. So next we got Warren Buffett, and Warren Buffett's kind of in like the same boat as Jeff Bezos. However, I don't think Warren Buffett would cheat. I think Warren Buffett could actually be an even match, because Warren Buffett, he's got hands, man. Like I've seen him fight. When I said rich people can't fight, I should probably take that back, because Warren Buffett and Bill Gates both got hands. Jeff Bezos is really the only rich person that can't fight. So next we got Johnny Test, and this is interesting because I really, for the first time, don't know where to put this lad, because I feel like depending on the day, he could fit into all three categories. Because Johnny Test, he's like a little dude. Like I could beat him up. However, like Johnny Test could also beat me because man's is quick as hell. However, I think he could also cheat, because he could be on like some scientific bullshit and pull out like some rocket launcher and just obliterate me. So to be honest, I really have no idea where to put the Johnny Test. So I'm just gonna kind of neutralize it. I'd say me and Johnny Test are an even match, because you really don't know what you're gonna get. So I don't think I can rank this dude, because Johnny Test, like, he could do anything he wants. Next, we got AirPods. And the thing about AirPods is they're nowhere near like the level of Chromebook on AI. So because it's Apple, I'd say AirPods would probably beat me, because they'd get like those Apple products that Chromebook doesn't have access to. So I'd put AirPods maybe in the Bill Gates tier, where they could beat me, but like not horribly. Yeah, I know AirPods and Bill Gates being in the same tier. Ha ha ha. Microsoft, Apple, get the fuck over it. So next we got the boy Eminem. And with Eminem, I really don't know where I should rank him either, because it really depends on what he's spitting that day. He could be throwing in some hard stuff like the tier of Godzilla or Rap God, or he could be spitting some whack shit like Recovery, for example, because Recovery was freaking horrible. So to be honest, I feel like Eminem would probably whip me, because like he's one of the best rappers of all time. But like, how much would he beat me? Would he beat me on like the AirPods Bill Gates tier or Uncle Sam tier? I don't think he's in the literal gods tier, because he's not like a raging drug addict, because like rehab. So I'd put Eminem in Uncle Sam tier, because I think Eminem and Uncle Sam like probably have the same physicality ability, or around there. So next we got the boy Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump is the president of the United States, which means that he has a lot of people liking him and a lot of people hating him. However, I think Donald Trump is a G. I think if he wanted to box, he would take off the gloves, he'd say, "Nobody come," and he'd step into the ring like a man. So I think for that reason, Donald Trump would probably be an even match, because Donald Trump would just be like a straight out fighter. Like, you don't really know what's going to happen until it happens. Donald Trump's going to lay it all out there, and I think he'd be a pretty good fighter. But I don't know if I could beat him, but I don't know if he could beat me either, because Mans is kind of a slow dude. He's in his 70s. He's almost a freaking boomer, for crying out loud. So next we got Bernie Sanders, and Bernie Sanders has hands. I've seen him fight. Mans literally drops people on the debate stage left and right. And for that reason, Bernie Sanders would turn the fight into a debate, and he would obliterate me. So I'd say Bernie Sanders could send me to the hospital very well. And he's also like got that Uncle Sam charisma, where people just want to like Bernie Sanders because he's Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders knows how to talk and get people to like him, probably to a stronger ability that Trump does, because like Trump can get people to like him, but Bernie Sanders like has his following. Like, the people who like Bernie Sanders let you know that they like Bernie Sanders and that they're Bernie Sanders supporters. And I mean, not to get political, because none of this is the political mindset that I have, but both people are good at getting to like him. But at the end of the day, Bernie Sanders just has better hands than Donald Trump, and that's a fact. And no political shit. Bernie Sanders just is a better boxer than Trump. And back me up, that's on my grave. That's on Slat. You already know. But next we got Elon Musk, and Elon Musk, he's in God tier. Like, he'd hit me with a Tesla and I would die. Like, Mans would use a flying car, Mans could use a ground car, Mans would have all sorts of access points to hit me. And the thing is, I have no idea how I'd be able to clap back. So for that reason, Elon Musk would kill me in the God tier realm. So next we got the rapper 21 Savage. And see, he's an interesting one, because I know he'd beat me physically, but he's British, so by law he shouldn't be able to fight. But I think he's in that KSI charisma, because like he's a British rapper like KSI, so I'd say he'd beat me, but not horribly. So I'd say 21 Savage is in the Bill Gates AirPods tier, where they'd probably beat me, but not horribly. Now, I'm not gonna lie. There's next dude. I really have no idea who he is. I just googled rich people and he popped up, and his name's Charles Butt. So I had to put him on here because his name's Butt. So I think I kill him because I kill butts. I'm the butt killer. They call me the butt taker. So I gotta kill Charles Butt to honor my name, to honor the nickname. Next, we got Tim Cook, and I feel like Tim Cook, I could beat Tim Cook because Tim Cook isn't like AirPods. AirPods like hacks into systems and like gets people to beat me. However, Tim Cook, like, he doesn't control the AirPods. Like, that's like what the factories do and makes them. Tim Cook would just step into the ring, and I think I would beat Tim Cook up pretty bad. I think I'd beat him. Actually, I don't think I'd beat him up pretty bad, but I think I'd beat him, but I would barely win the fight. So next and finally, we got the boy Mark Zuckerberg. Now, I'm just gonna keep this short and sweet. He would die. Mark Zuckerberg cannot throw hands. Mark Zuckerberg would not do anything. Like, I would just step into the ring and I would completely obliterate him because he's Mark Zuckerberg, and yeah, I'd gotta smack the Zuck. So now final revisions. This is actually a pretty even tier list. We got people from here to here, all like three people in that range. None of that was intentional. That's just kind of how the tier list panned out. If I had to change anything, I feel like I'd say I don't think I'd change anything honestly. Mm, Maybe I'd move Johnny Test to here, but yeah, I'd say Johnny Test would beat me. I don't think it would be even because I think he'd barely beat me because the likelihood of him having something up his sleeve is probably a lot higher. But other than that, I really don't. I really think this is a solid tier list. And remember, this is to like my fighting ability. So my fighting ability compared to your fighting ability would probably be a lot different because I'm not that strong of a fighter. So you'd probably have a lot more people in this caliber and this caliber than I do. And maybe you think some people would just fight different on their own. So make sure to comment down below what things you would change. If Chromebook wants to go somewhere else, or if you think Bernie Sanders wouldn't be sent to the hospital or wouldn't send me to the hospital. Like, come on. I think Bernie Sanders will whip me, but let me know if you think different. So yeah, overall, I think this is a pretty solid tier list. Again, if you guys have any recommendations, leave them down in the comment section. I don't know when this video is coming out, but um, I want you guys to stay safe, have fun in quarantine, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Like and subscribe.